Oh, finishes against thieves drop gold. Okay, that's kind of cool. Unlock a shard from it. Yeah, I don't need anything else. Helen. Wow. Actually got it right. Hashtag nailed it. Okay, turn back. Okay. I've been bushed. I am bushed. Oh god, I need to stop yawning. Ah! The funniest part for me is this is actually the most awake I've felt all day. Which probably says how tired I've been most of the day. Okay. I actually didn't need food, but I'll take it anyway. Simply because I don't want anyone else to have it. It's my food now.
The Empire has done its best to purge magic from within its borders, but there are many who practice it beyond them.
So this is the old lady. Oh, nuts! Okay, no, we can still do this. We can still do this. We can still do this. It's still possible. It's still possible. It's still possible. It is still possible. We'll go with Deft Eye, even though I don't think there's any wheel gambits. Still possible. I'm maybe huffing the copium right now. Still possible. Still possible. Okay. That's the big undead. Oh. And no, I don't know why the combat is so loud compared to everything else. Even when I was, like, even before I had the issues with the headset, I'd still adjusted it, and it just, for whatever reason, the combat is just loud. I don't know. They're telling me, please, for the love of Christ, camp, and I'm like, no. What the hell do you Sherpas know? I'm the king of the mountain. No. I'm okay with this one, Phelan.
You can always try again, if you survive, of course.
So yeah, I've said before, winning that just means she is actually grateful and she just gives you items. If you don't, she's... I'm really not sure if honeypot is the right term here, but she's definitely the bait. She was here to lure you into an ambush. Like, I think honeypot has, like, specifically sexual connotations to it, whereas, of course, this isn't. I'll actually need to look that up, honestly. Now I'm curious. I just realized how fucking weird that sounded saying that I'd look that up. I did not mean I'd be looking anything other than the literal definition of the word up. Oh, God.
Back to the bones.
Oh.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
So, that second roll is basically whether they have loot or not. So if you pass the first one, you get loot anyway. You fail it, you get a fight and then a lower DC roll. And if you fail that one, you get nothing. Womp womp, you get a fight and nothing. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Okay, so I only have to get this right. Okay, thank fuck. Okay. So I'm at how many blessings? 3. Okay. Okay, so I only have to come across either two like blizzards where I can dig someone out, or a I don't know, we'll fucking see. I'm not... I'm not expecting good things out of this. I should have actually double-checked whether that was transient. I don't think it is. No. So yeah, this is actually quite a good blessing. Because yeah, it just allows you, anytime you do a chance card gambit, it will show you what you picked and allow you to try again. So yeah, obviously just there, I got a womp womp, and then it turned around and it gave me a success. Actually, no, I got worse than a womp womp. I got like a sad trom... No, not even sad trom... What's the level below sad trom? Is that like the tiny violin? I had tiny violins and the sad trombone going at the same time. It was quite sad. Whew. I do love, like, the one thing I love the most so far on this mission is that I'm just smacking all of these guys with a rusty sword. Like, I don't even have the decency to have a sharpened blade. It's just this rusty bit of metal. It does not cut. This is pure bludgeoning. Pure blunt force trauma. Oh.
Whose sacrifice?
Cool.
That is the question.
Blah, 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 blah. Here comes the thingamajig.
A win here
Landslide, there we
sets
go.
the
I forgot the
tone
word.
for your challenge.
Dig him out. Okay, there we go. So we've got one more blessing. I literally need... No, I need 6, don't I? Yeah. Fuck, I need 6. So I need to get another one of them, and then, like, another card that gives me something. Thank you, Guardian Angel. That one. Okay, okay, got a second one to dig him out. I think this actually has a chance of giving me 2 blessings as well. Continue. If he gives me 2 blessings, I'm in the clear. If not, I have to hope that one of the 2 other ones is something that gives me a blessing. Doesn't, I am fucked and I need to start again.
My people will defend their priestess at all costs.
I suppose the upside, though, is that this mission is not particularly long. Ah. Like, all things considered, it doesn't actually take me long to get through this. I'm a force of nature. That was my really bad attempt at mimicking the scout. You're welcome. The light of
Is truth really so glowing, do you think? You have much to learn.
Easy, easy. Not even worried. Not even worried. Dig him out. Okay, so he just gave me the 1 blessing,
Here's
and
a
that's the
token for you,
cartographer,
if you
and
can
so
manage
that's not going to help. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to run away screaming, throw rocks at her face, come over here, I'm going to tell him about how many rocks I threw at people's faces. He's going to pay me gold for the story of rock to face action, and then I'm going to walk back over here. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd time now I've done this on this file, and it has fucked me both times. Well, you know, barring the first one. Or the first, word, line, scene, attempt. There we go. I missed it on the first attempt, but fair enough. And then the next attempt and this attempt, it gave me the, it gave me one of the temples when I couldn't actually fucking pay for it. How rude.
The North respects only strength.
Strength that these nuts, lol. Oh! I nearly got through it without taking a hit, and then I took 2 in a row. Oh. Glug, glug, glug. So yeah, each use of healing spirits heals you 10 health. You can use it out of combat as well, so it's literally just a 30 HP potion in total. Now hear my terms, blah blah blah, the Empire can suck my dick. Fuck it, we'll go the chariot. Whatever. You can keep coming along. You've been coming along a couple of times now. I do have a lot of things I need to actually start working on. He's crying silver tears! My god, man! Along with thieves, we'll track that in. Oh my god, the burrow. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, fuck it, we'll put some... Oh, okay, I haven't actually... Okay, I do need to... What he does is he pulls a platinum equipment out of your deck and gives it to you, as well as gives you fame. But at this point, I don't even think I have any platinum. Oh wait, no, yeah, I have the Haritha's Ire, but I don't really need it, so I haven't really touched it. Yeah, let's just add some more of the new stuff. If we fuck up, we fuck up. I don't want to go to Goblin Town. No, thank you. Please, no. Down in Goblin Town. I probably just ruined that song for you, for everyone who heard it as well. And let's be honest, that's your fault. You're the one who clicked on this stream. It was a terrible idea. Why'd you do that? Okay. Oh wait, no. Winter's Bane, no. Cardinal Blade. Supplies. I'll chuck in the Merchant's Ring just to get it out. It's not the greatest, but I do want when it does reveal, because the question marks annoy me.
It even touches me. My power keeps it at bay. But these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
Sir Malifaux looks down from the back of his steed at the soldiers lined rank and file before him. The city is lost to the plague, he says dryly. We will not waste another soldier on this place. He gives the final command. In the name of the Emperor, prepare to withdraw. Lock the gate howitzers, let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Now, the big thing is that there is actually a storyline here, but the order they give you, it's non-linear. This, if anyone has watched this playthrough before, or even played the game before, the earlier mission against the infected, or against the plague, we came across the Sir Malifaux. He was the guy leading it. So this is the city that earlier we were trying to save. It's now gotten to the point where it's not. We failed. But yeah, there is actually a story, although there's definitely some question mark places in that story. Anyway. Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled street towards the western gatehouse. A single soldier remains, a captain. She removes her helmet to reveal a quiff? Is that quiff? Hold on, no. Now I actually need to look this word up. Quiff word definition. Yes, I do make sure I put all of that in. Quiff is a British term that means a prominent piece of hair on a man that is brushed up and back from the forehead. A prominent piece of hair called a forelock is an example of a quiff. Interesting. There you go. There you go, everyone. That's your word for the day. Quiff. Q-U-I-F-F. And an eye patch concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you and Colbjorn. Many innocent people will die come morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice, she explains. I ask that you aid my men in their search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry, nightfall fast approaches. Find and rescue citizens and escort them out of the city. Ask some questions. We're all about that lore, baby. Ask who she is. I am Captain Fior. She says with a bow. I've been commanding my regiment on the northern border. We have actually heard her name once before already? For anyone who's willing to go back and look, she has actually come up once before. Anyway, my troops and I were called to an old city and were ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears the Empire has neglected its people in our absence. I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect. Ask about the plan. I anticipated Malifau's intentions and my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse, abandoned when the infected broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, we can escort any citizens through with minimal resistance. Ow! Ow! Fucking headset's biting my ears again. Stat. Defeat Blight monster cards to access the gatehouse. Ask if it can be done alone. Fear not, there are soldiers that remember the virtue of the Empire who remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist you where they can. Ask about the plague. Terrible tragedy to be sure. While the Empire's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to this unnatural plague. Do not be fooled. This is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the minds of those it corrupts, turning friend, family, or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach. However, there are many who call this city home, who have not been damned, not yet. It is these souls I intend to save this night. Ask about the Old City. The Old City was once the hub of the world. Great artisans, traders, and merchants would travel from far and wide to sell their wares here. While it still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory. A muddle of streets, and in light of the plague, many roads have been blocked. Begin quest. My coach will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you are lucky, they may be of assistance in your travels. Search the streets and kill the infected. I will send word when the way is cleared. Saved citizens will add options at the campfire. So yeah, you've basically got a bit of a mobile shop. Because normally your camp
will... Do not take too long. The city falls around you.
Wait, you... The head coachman tips the brim of his hat of his hood as you approach the wagons. They'll transport any people we find in these warrens of streets, he explains. Just keep the wagon out of trouble. If you find any citizens, he continues, you may be lucky enough to trade with them if they manage to survive with anything of value. So yeah, normally the options you'll have here will not change much. It'll basically be 4 food, 1 equipment. That is different for this mission.
Everywhere the rot touches, and everywhere bears its stains.
The Pauper Districts... the Pauper District has been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves.
What are you sacrificing when you stop to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
Shut up, party pooper. You happen upon a group of frightened peasants desperately seeking safety. We hear the Empire has abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us. You explain Captain Fior's plan and help them on the wagon, or onto the wagons. We are grateful, a woman says as she steps into the carriage. I haven't much food, but should you need some, I would be willing to trade. The big thing about this... Okay, excellent. We haven't... Knowing what is in front of you allows you to pick a safe path through the wilds. Oh no, I'm terrible at this. Pick a safe path? I mean, nailed it! Easy! The wilds are welcoming, their bounty plentiful. You feel soothed and reinvigorated by your exploration. This isn't just health, is it? Oh, yay! Tall buildings line the streets, their lower windows boarded up with planks of wood on Imperial order, a futile attempt to hinder the spread of the plague.
Surgery must be done with precision if it is to be effective.
You find yourself surrounded by the corrupted horde that broke through the gatehouse and wandered into the district. They shuffle mindlessly back and forth on the spot, limbs twitching, seemingly unaware of your presence. Ambush! So for every time I do this correctly, I basically get to get rid of a single one. Yeah. The remaining infected stand by idly, twitching and picking at their wounds. Together, you and Colbjorn rush the remaining enemies. So, if I was to happen to get the, the gold, which is the huge success, I would have been able to remove 2. Just straight out of the bat. With a flurry of strikes, you fell the infected before they can retaliate. Despite your best efforts, the remaining infected close in. I don't actually remember how this changes if you kill all of them, whether it's just a simple, yeah, you don't have to fight, or what, or like whether you're rewarded for it, but, yeah. Oh, Warrior's Axe, barely more than a wood chopper's tool. Choppy!
You should have run away. We will finish this.
Ah, I thought I got the timing right, but apparently I did not. Oh. That appears to be the last of them, Corbiorn remarks. You continue your journey through the winding streets.
Making deals with the guild? I can only think this will end poorly for both of us.
Against your better judgment, you decide to appeal to the Thieves Guild for their patronage to help fund the journey ahead. That one. Some guild members are suspicious of your motives, accusing you of being an Empire spy. They threaten to hinder your journey in future. Oh no! Oh no! Actually, no, that's not too bad. Oh, no. Oh, actually, no, that's fucking terrible. It wasn't now it got added to the deck. Oh, no. The Pauper District has been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves.
Some still fight, yet they must know their time is near.
The unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. You rush to their aid. Man, my ears are really protesting actually having a headset on again. Or a headphones, whatever. Potato, tomato. God, they drop fast when you get those, because they always have a chance of dropping like that on every hit. And by God, do they drop fast when you hit that a couple of times. You arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off much longer. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it will do me much good now. See me if you're interested in a trade.
The stench of corruption flows across the cities, tainting everything it touches.
We bring word from Captain Fiore. The soldier explains with a salute. The infected horde at the next gatehouse have subsided. But there is a problem. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking all passage for the wagons. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join you in your efforts. Should you require assistance, you need only ask. Ow.
You are starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
I refuse. Signs of Mag's departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remain are crumbling ruins. Okay, so that's a dead end. Trade, buy food. How much are they willing to sell me? I'll buy the 3 food for now, and I'm gonna leave the rest. I don't want to get too much on me, just in case I draw that 50% fucking food card.
The game often offers you a choice.
Oh.
Sometimes they are both poor choices, however.
This is a fun one, in my opinion. While roaming the dark alleys of the capital, you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. 7 of Skulls. They are dragging a locked chest behind them, its contents unknown. In another direction, you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. Gambler's Jewel. However, you notice a number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley nearby. So, this is giving you a choice. Do you want to know your reward, but have no idea what you're up against? Or know what you're up against and have no idea what your reward is? I do quite like this one. I'm a sucker for the Gambler's Jewel, so we're going towards the suspiciously unguarded equipment. Oh no, there was enemies! Okay. Mordor!
Nothing good is found in cities.
So yeah, you'll notice in this combat, I hit a couple of them with the big hit from this, and they haven't fallen down. Whereas the last combat we did, it was twice from that big hit they were knocked down, and I got the instant execute. So yeah, they can be very random. Oh my god. Yeah, what are you doing? Thanks. Your assailants dispatched. You pick up the equipment that drew you into this alley. You pause to inspect the bodies of the vanquished. Oh, a roll? Recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. Oh, yes. Oh no, I'm not gonna get the pain card, am I? Please, no. No. No! Tall buildings line the street, their lower window boarded up with planks on Imperial... I'm just going to quickly come back here. Grudge... Corruption... Ambush the Corrupted. And I will say it's better to get the bottom than it is to get one of those red blocks. Those... In the Pendulum, the red blocks are huge failures. So it's literally better to let it hit the bottom than it is to get one of those reds. Because the bottom is just a regular failure. Mordor! See, like right there, most of the time if you're hit while you're executing someone, you're invincible. Whereas just there I got hit while executing and I took damage. So you do have to be very, very careful during that sort of stuff. Because it can be hit and miss, and you can take unnecessary damage from it. Generally, I wouldn't suggest executing while someone's trying to attack you unless you've already rolled away from that hit.